Alright everybody, welcome to another tutorial on my channel, and today we are going back to the basics of teaching, and this is for everyone who's new to playing the keyboard or piano. So in the previous lesson I was just showing you guys, or just teaching you guys, what exactly notes are, and if you guys actually took the time to figure out what all the different notes are on the keyboard, then you'll honestly be in a better position for this video here. Because now I'm going to start teaching you about scales. And it's a big jump from the previous video, but then if you watch the video and actually know it off by heart, then this video will be much easier to grasp. So in the previous video, what I did was I started to break down on start to break down what notes are, and and I actually just showed you all the different letter names on the keyboard. So by now you should know what all of them represents, because they'll help you understand what a scale is. So there are many different types of scales, but I'm going to keep this tutorial strictly to a major scale. And what a major scale is, it is a combination of different notes. And what you should know is that every single key, or every single note can be represented in a scale. And what does that mean? It means that in this combination of notes, starting at any key, starting at any note, you can have a scale. You can have a scale starting from C, scale starting from G, from A flat, from E flat, from F, from B flat. You can have a scale starting anywhere. And a scale, in terms of a major scale, is a combination of 8 different notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a scale, right? And normally you'll see it in music videos or in tutorials. They'll do something like this. They'll do something like that, right? So yeah, that's what a scale is. And how to play a major scale, it follows this pattern here. And this is something which you need to write down. And I'm showing it to you in the key of C major, just to make it easy. But then just know that the majority of my teaching is going to be focused on the A flat major scale. So I'm just using C major to make things very easy to understand. But straight after C major, I'll show you A flat major scale. So starting at any note, this is how you structure a major scale, right? I'm going to jump through a whole lot. I'm going to jump through a whole lot of the musical terminology of why and just show you what it is. So if you look at where C is, you'll notice that the first note to the left of it is a B, and then the first note to the right of it is a C sharp or a D flat, right? And I say a note because some people might think the first note to it is a D, but no, it's the D flat. That's the first note to the left and first note to the right, right? But now, what these count as is not a whole note, because when you're moving from one note to another, we count it as, there are two ways you can move. You can move either a whole note or a semi-note, or as they use, a semitone, right? So if you're just going to be moving the first note to the left or first note to the right, that's a semitone, right? And then moving from here to there, from a C to a D, that is a whole tone. So that is a semitone from C to D, whole tone. C to D flat or C sharp is a semitone. C to D is a whole tone. C to B is a semitone. C to B flat is a whole tone or whole note, right? So that's how the movement is, right? So now, yeah. So now when we're looking at a scale, The same thing applies for, let's just say you're on a D, right? D to E flat is a semitone. D to D flat is a semitone. D to C is a whole tone. D to E is a whole tone, right? So wherever you are, even if you are, for example, like on an F sharp to G is a semitone. F sharp to A flat is a whole tone. F sharp to F is a semitone. F sharp to E is a whole tone. And so a semitone, it's simple. A semitone is just moving one note to your left or one note to your right. A whole tone is technically moving two semitones. So moving from G, one semitone, two semitones, that's a whole tone. G, one semitone, two semitones, that's a whole tone. Same logic if you're in E. One semitone, two semitones, that's a whole tone, E to D. E, one semitone, two semitones, that's a whole tone. So from E to F sharp is a whole tone, right? So yeah, that teaches you what semitones and whole tones are. And now let's look at that in the context of what a scale is in the next video, because I'm trying to keep these videos short and concise. So in the next video, I'll actually go into what a scale is, because yeah, now I've taught you what the semitones and the whole tones are. Next video, we'll go into what a scale is.